Gautam, appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much. Moving on, China's shipbuilding industry is pushing back against new U.S. port fees targeting China-linked vessels. The measures signed by President Donald Trump earlier this week aim to boost U.S. shipbuilding and curb China's influence in global shipping. The China Association of the National Shipbuilding Industry called the move short-sighted, blaming U.S. protectionism and not China for the decline of America's shipbuilding sector. The group warned that the restrictions could disrupt global maritime trade, raise shipping costs, and worsen inflation in the United States. China's Ministry of Commerce condemned the fees as discriminatory, calling them a violation of market principles. The government says it will take all necessary steps to protect its interests. The U.S. later softened the order, exempting certain domestic exporters and vessel operators in the Great Lakes, the Caribbean, and the U.S. territory. Still, tensions remain high in what has become a broader trade war affecting billions in global commerce. And Dr. Satoru Nagao, fellow at the Hudson Institute, is joining us at this point in time. Dr. Nagao, appreciate you being here. Obviously, China is peeved at the fact that everything related to its trade with the Americans is finding a tariff block. Is this likely to fade away, or do you think that this tension, this friction between these two giants is here to stay?
Yes, this is very interesting because when we check the purpose of the Trump administration tariff policy, indeed China is a priority target. Especially the Trump administration focusing on iron, steel, and car, aluminium, and now shipbuilding as a target of tariff. And in the near future, semiconductor will follow. View from this lineup, indeed, these products are related with military power, hardware. When we check the U.S. trade, indeed, the service sector is very influential. Despite this line of the product Trump administration focusing on is not directly linked with the service sector. This is linked with the manufacture sector, especially directly linked with the weapon industry. So that's why purpose of the Trump administration is indeed clear. This is Cold War between US and China, and the decoupling process is ongoing, and especially the military power is important. So that's why this shipbuilding related matter is not just only the economic or business matter, but also the security matter, I think.
And Dr. Nagao, what do you think Trump is going to do at this point in time? We just heard from the American government saying that all's hunky-dory. There are conversations going on and there's something positive that's come out. Do you think that Trump is right, that this positivity may spell into some sort of a good news for China and USA relationship?
View from the negotiation style of the Trump administration, firstly intimidation, after that deal. So when we check the US-China competition, of course, view from the long-term process, Trump administration want to decouple with China's economy, but indeed 245% or 145% tariff is a little bit too high to deal with in the short term. So that's why indeed they cannot continue this level of the tariff for a long time, even if they want to decouple. So that's why this is the process of the negotiation. Firstly, this high tariff is one kind of the intimidation to deal. So now Trump administration is raising pressure to China. But in the near future, one kind of the ceasefire will come and adjust the situation to promote business. But in the long run, steadily the tariff is increasing against China and to decouple. That is we can expect as a scenario what will happen.
Well, China has also urged the Americans to be far-sighted and not look at all of this in the short run. Considering the fact that the American economy is a consumer economy and the boom that we have seen in the American economy in the last few decades has also been because of cheap Chinese goods. Do you think that the American economy will be able to absorb this kind of a shocker, or there will be telltale signs of a recession?
Of course, 245 or 145, this kind of the percentage of tariff is too high, not only for the Chinese industry, but also the US industry, I think. So this is just a short term. In the long run, it is a little bit difficult to continue. But at the same time, view from the purpose in the long-term process, there is increased tariff is, of course, it will happen, I believe, but not like the 245 or 145, that kind of level, I believe.
Dr. Nagao, appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much. Well, in a deadly airstrike